During the summer of 2022, I actually stumbled upon Corbs. He was doing live streams on YouTube as he was testing the waters with valuation accounts, so he can give his opinion to the greater YouTube community that was interested and his students with the profile method, what he thought about them. And I could tell from the very beginning with Corbs that he was very much a straight shooter, very honest and open about trading and what it is and what it isn't. You know, there's so much snake oil salesman type stuff that happens in this area of people telling you can get rich in 2 minutes and all that other BS. And of course wasn't like that. I actually watched him for a while, could tell that, that I think I would jive pretty well with not only him as a person, but, his style of trading. And I decided to join the profile method. It's been fantastic. I went through his course multiple times. I continue to learn new tidbits of information. But beyond just the course itself and the trading techniques, you learn about other important things. Because at the end of the day, if you do want to do this for a living eventually, then you have to treat it like a business, because it is. So you learn about, psychology and traps you can fall in with that while you're trading. And that sometimes you're better off just to be patient, or even maybe turn the screens off for the day and learn about risk management, how to keep those parameters in check. It's been an amazing experience. And beyond just the course itself, you get actual access to Corbs, which is awesome, both in the form of Q&A sessions where you can ask questions and get feedback about your trades, things like that, and his trading live experience where you actually get to sit in with Corbs while he's trading and see what he's seeing and talk about it and pitch your own ideas. And then there's the actual greater student community where we're always trying to help each other out, prop each other up.
Hi guys, my name is Greg Holman. I've been trading about 15 years now, and I'm finally starting to see the light, thanks to Corb. That's the truth. His volume profile course was one of the best I've ever found. It detail-oriented, very detailed, well-organized, super helpful. I even obtained a setup for free from one of the members of his group for my NinjaTrader 8 system that I love. And I've been improving on it for what I needed. One of the most important things Corbs taught me was discipline in all aspects. I say all aspects of my life, including trading. I need to tell you that he has said he would generously give me a free look at his funding accelerator program, and I jumped at the opportunity. I'm very excited about this, as this is exactly where I am in my trading. I've just recently attained consistently profitable status and where I want to go, like now, with the funding accelerator. So, and I can tell you, I know it'll be a professional, high-quality course training, useful to me based on my experience with him. Quality guy, you can't beat it for trading. This is the answer. Jump on it. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Bill Fortune and I'm from Massachusetts. Prior to becoming a stay-home dad and full-time trader, I worked in hospitality for about 25 years as director of sales and general manager of different restaurants. About 3 years ago, I started looking to day trading to find a second source of income and hopefully eventually get me out of hospitality. And at first it was great. I was making money, but all of a sudden things took a turn for the worse, and I realized like I was guessing at the market and I actually didn't look into it. So I searched out looking for programs, and I felt like they all became dead-end programs, saying that they had the holy grail of trading and making you money. It was about a year ago that I found Corbs and the Trade Act system, and for 5 months, going into it for 5 months, learning the program, it was a huge eye-opener. It made me look at the market in a different way. It helped me with my trading in my finding the right entries and the right profit targets, and actually starting to become more of a profitable trader. I'm now on month 4 of being profitable, and definitely would highly recommend looking into into Corbs and following him and the Trade Act system. You will be able to look at the market completely different. It's going to help you understand the market and how it actually works, and why his system works using volume profiling versus just guessing at the market. So if you definitely have a chance, definitely look into Corbs and the Trade Act system.
Hi. I'm Jacqueline. I'm from Belfast in Northern Ireland, and I build accountancy systems for a living. About 3 weeks ago, I reached the end of my tether with my trading, with inconsistency, jumping in and out of strategies, jumping in and out of the market with no real reason or confidence or belief. And I decided that I was going to try something completely different, and I signed up to the profile method. The last 3 weeks have been amazing. I have found a structure to not only my trading but to my life. I have found a method that I really have faith in and confidence in, and a method that I believe in. The training has been so structured. The community has been great. It's been great to just have people alongside you and to encourage you and to bounce ideas off. I would just highly recommend getting on board if you've been in the same boat as I was in terms of having no consistency, jumping in and out of the market with no confidence, and really not getting the results that you wanted. I have found that the profile method so far has definitely helped that. And I believe that if it can help me, it can help you too. So yeah, that's my little testimonial. I'm looking forward to seeing the results now on the back of it. I'm currently trading with a simulation demo account, using the methods just to try and get used to everything that I've learned. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the results and the profit on the back of the information from the course.
Hey guys, my name is Michael, and I've been a software developer for, almost like 20 years. And I've been wanting to launch a trading career, and I've literally, before the profile method, I had spent thousands of dollars, many thousands of dollars on courses. And, while they weren't a waste of money, I learned a lot. I had a lot of great teachers. There was always something missing from the education, and it was how to actually structure a business plan, how to develop yourself as a trader, as a career, and everything else were courses on indicators and techniques and strategies, but no one put it together for me in such a way like Aaron Corbs does in the profile method. So now I have a much clearer idea of what I need to do, how I need to get there, and the steps to get there. Not only is this a great course for planning a business, it literally helps you confront what you need to deal with mentally and psychologically as a day trader. I mean, we have our own psychological support and resistance levels that we always come up against. And establishing the right disciplines makes all the difference. And Corbs is an educator who lives his life exactly, he practices what he preaches. He's very down to earth. He's an amazing mentor. He gives so much of himself in everything that he offers. There's no gotchas, but wait, there's more, buy any additional indicators or do anything like that. There's nothing like that. It's all on the table. He has extremely high integrity. I highly recommend this course. Makes all the difference. Thanks a lot.
Hey guys, this is Mohammed Hashmi. I am from Virginia, and I am a realtor. I have been trading for quite some time, losing a lot of money, following indicators, following moving averages, and not knowing why the trade is going against me. It hits the stop loss, and then it bounced right back to my target when it's too late. And then Corb was found. I was lucky with one of the Facebook advertisement, and I clicked on it. And what made sense to me when he said that, when we focus and we are a specialist in something, it's definitely 100 times better than being a generalist and just being all over the place. And then knowing how the whole volume portion of the equation that has been missing, and it is missing in pretty much all of what's out there. All these gurus and all these people promising indicators and moving averages and all these fancy, stuff. Nobody talks about volume and the importance of volume. So everything made sense. I signed up for the initial course, and then I went for the full package. I am actually in the process of finishing the course, and I'm really seeing the value. But due to my personal circumstances, I'm not able to keep up as much as I want to and I should. But I am within the course right now, taking a lot of notes. I'm revisiting the videos, and I have my Sierra chart set up. and I can see the potential. I can see what will happen once I start taking real life trades. So definitely, I highly recommend it to anyone who is looking to be very specific in the trade, understanding what's going on behind the trade, how much volume is out there, why things go up and down a certain time and a certain period of the day and certain days of the week. So it's definitely a very valuable course. I highly recommend it. So all the best. Talk to you soon, guys.
Hi, my name is Paul. I live in South London and I'm retired. For the last 5 years, I've been trying to make a success of trading. I've been focusing entirely on, and I've tried various methods to obtain an edge. I've looked at trading fundamentals, sentiment. Then I switched totally to focusing on lagging indicators, and I did all sorts of back testing. I managed to produce a system that over 100 trades gave me what felt like an edge. But then suddenly the world changed in that case when COVID took on. So I started again slightly differently, trading shorter time frames, but again using lagging indicators, something back tested beautifully. And then I had an epiphany moment when bombs first started hitting the Ukraine, because I suddenly realized that these indicators were useless to try and predict what's going to happen when the world just changed so fast. Since then, I've focused more entirely on sentiment and fundamentals, but struggled to know exactly where there's a good place to, for example, make an entry, or where to expect to, or an efficient place to take a profit. So I've looked at using a risk reward of 1 to 1.5 and aimed to be right roughly over 50% of the time. What I found when I came across volume profile, and in particular Corbs' approach to it, was a eureka moment, because it feels to me that I've got a much better idea now of when I should be taking a trade or when I shouldn't be taking a trade, in particular focusing on risk reward, where there's likely to be significant areas of interest, either around where I'm thinking of entering the price or thinking of exiting the price, so that I can tell whether the trade makes sense or not. Since doing that, I found that whereas before I was aiming to make just over 50%, as I said, I'm probably taking fewer trades, but I think my success ratio is up in the 60 to 70%. The jury is still out, because I want to do at least 100 trades before I confirm that the edge is there properly. But I've got very high hopes that I'll finally make the 5% club. Thank you.
Hey all, my name is Pete Garcia. I'm from South Carolina and I am an IT manager. Before starting the program with Corbs, my trading was inconsistent at best. Lots of losses, very few wins, more losses than wins. My losses were always higher than my wins. I just wasn't consistent. I just didn't really have a proper method to utilize to follow my daily trading. When I found Corbs online, I found his story to be very genuine. I liked where he came from. He seemed to really care about what it is he does and what he wants to give to his students. I took the course, which was excellent. I actually went through the course probably 3 or 4 times. I still go through some of the videos every week now, just for reaffirmation. Since going through the course, I have to say my trades have been much more consistent. I start out small just to make sure I know exactly what I'm doing, what my targets are, and then I increase as I go. One of my favorite parts I have to say about the program is the live trading and the pre-trading setups, where you can get on Zoom with Corbs and with a bunch of people from the team and go through what you're going to do for the day, what targets look like, what the market might look like, if there's news coming, and then trade live with Corbs and the full team through the whole morning or through the whole afternoon, depending on what day it is. I've been very happy with the program. I would recommend anybody who's struggling out there to find a program or to find a person who can mentor you or a team to work with. This is the place to be. This is the place to go. Since I've done this, I've been a lot more consistent. I've gotten pretty good profits out of it. I've hit the $1,000 in a week profit more than once. I just recommend this program to anybody who's looking for consistency and somebody who will mentor you in a team that you can work with.
Hey, my name is Steve PastCheck, and I'm a CPA from Winnipeg, Canada. So I've been trading for almost 2 years and basically going nowhere quickly with that. Always, things were always a mystery as to why things would always work against me. And so I started to do a lot of research as to kind of how to turn this around. And the problem is, before I stumbled upon the profile method, I kind of found out about this whole thing, market profile, volume profile, and there's really nowhere where you can find this out. Most of the sources you can find online or in books or like from the 1980s with like old school market profile, TPOs and stuff like that aren't really up to date with the volatility you see today. So I found Aaron Korbs on YouTube, and he explained the volume profile in such a fantastic way. And I learned about this volume profile method program that he had, and I signed on. And during the profile method courses, I was just hooked. I binged all of the videos hardcore, watched them multiple times, and kind of felt ready to kind of attack this and having a much better understanding of kind of what's going on behind the scenes. I mean, you can use all the technical indicators and books and things like that everyone else does, RSI, MACD, and make basically no money in 2 years. Or you can start to learn what the market is telling you with market generated information. And that's what the profile method gives you. And I mean, after I started that, I started developing a lot more understanding of why things happen in the market. And I finally have enough confidence in trading to kind of attack one of these funded programs and really test my skills. And I have no doubt with what I've learned so far that I'll be able to achieve that funding target. So from someone who's taken a lot of online trading education and spent a lot of time reading and delving through the morass of YouTube videos and Twitter feeds and stock twits and this guru and that guru, Korbs really is the real deal. He is very accessible. There's coaching calls. There's the daily profile show. He's very, very accessible, answers questions very, very well. And he really gives you a method for attacking the markets, especially with the volatility right now. So I could not recommend it more. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait to learn even more from this. I know he's always coming up with more and interesting things and better ways of looking at it. So absolutely give it a shot, try it out. And you'll be absolutely glad you did. It'll save you years of heartbreak and loss. So go for it.
Hello, my name is Will Holbrook. I live in Austin, Texas. I have been a full-time student of the volume profile for the last 4 months. So I focused all my energy on learning instead of continuing to lose money in the markets, which is what I was doing. Before I found the YouTube channel, I was in a place where I saw such immense opportunity in the market, but I was frustrated and I was assigning responsibility for this thing that was important to me to other people and other strategies because I knew I didn't know a lot about it and I felt very insecure and I lacked a lot of confidence and I felt like this was just something that would be so hard for me to understand and for me to apply. And so I lost a lot of money. Maybe more than anyone else who has even signed up for this course, honestly. I lost a huge amount of money just assigning responsibility away to other people and other strategies without really understanding what I was doing. And I was hoping that I would get rich quick and that all my problems would go away and then I would live happily ever after and everything would be perfect. So I got the crap kicked out of me in the market, as I should have, because I was going up against people who had a lot of knowledge and a lot of craft. And I got really tired of getting beaten up. And I decided it was time to take this into my own hands and to learn this as a personal skill and something that was going to be a part of my life journey to take ownership of this trading and start to learn serious knowledge. Not the other videos you see on YouTube with various strategies and quick fixes and things like that. This course takes you from your internal makeup, correcting your mindset, correcting your emotions when you're trading, being aware of them, looking at yourself in the mirror and asking yourself questions. And what you end up doing is being able to look at a chart like that very same mirror and ask questions of the price. And so it puts you in a position of observing and understanding what to do with what you're observing. So this is very powerful, and I highly recommend the course to anyone who is looking to begin to develop personal skill and basically take this journey as a degree that you are going to earn as a trader, as well as with the volume profile indicator, as well as VWAP and some other things that are gone into in depth in the course.
Hi, my name is Dale Costali. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I have been an IT engineer throughout my whole career, and currently I'm retired. I've been trading for over 10 years now, and recently I found through another professional trader, about Korb's volume profile method. So I took advantage of a $47 special he had on a mini course of the volume profile, which was basically an introduction and showed you how to set up your charts and how to analyze all the data that Korb's had put together so that the volume profile would be as simple and easy to understand as possible. And I found that to be true. I was fortunate enough to be involved with about 3 weeks of Korb's time online while he live traded to qualify for a funded account, which he did do. At the end of that 3 weeks, I came back to Florida. I was on vacation and I pulled the trigger and got the profile method, the whole course. And I must say it is one of the most informative, easy to follow courses I have ever seen and been able to actually apply. Factor on the profile method, which helped me make up my mind to go with it, was that included the details of everything I needed to truly be confident and not guess in trades, not chase trades and do what everyone else was doing. And then they end up losing money because they had no discipline and basically they had no risk management. Korb's teaches one of the only course I've ever seen on risk management that actually shows you how to do it, how to set up your entries. Bottom line is, with that confidence that I gained, is that the profile method has fine-tuned my trading, given me that edge, the edge that all traders are looking for. Deciding factors on me making a decision to go with the profile method. One was that it fine-tuned everything that I've already learned and gave me a better edge, which most traders are looking for, that edge. It's not a silver bullet. I call it a silver lining, because all of what we have learned as a trader, you have to put that all together. But now with the profile method, I know where the value is in a trade. And Korb's is very passionate on this method and how he teaches it. He's a very, very good mentor. So he has made an impact on my trading. And now I treat this more as a profession than as a hobby. And I wish to thank you, Korb's, for that. And for those of you that are taking a look at this, just go for it. Have a great day.
Hello, my name is Burt Edwards. I am a CPA from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I am a relatively new member of the Korb's volume profile method, and it's been a wonderful curriculum to be a part of. I've learned a tremendous amount. I found Korb's on YouTube, and I just found him to be very real and authentic, and which is very refreshing in this industry. But the volume profile method has given me direction, has given me setups, actual and practical setups to use, has helped me in my day-to-day trading tremendously. It has cut, I believe, my learning curve by months, maybe even years. And so I will continue to learn and from this method, and also not just the technical side, but the mental and emotional, psychological side of trading from Korb's. It's just been fantastic. It's been fascinating to watch him trade live and to see how he handles his different trades. I've learned so much from that. It's just been unbelievable. So I hope to continue to be a part of this program and look forward to much success ahead. Thank you, Korb's.
I'm Janice Anderson, and I am a middle school teacher by trade. I love trading. I've been trading a long time, but I still feel like an amateur. I've bought a lot of courses. They all claim to have the edge that you need, and they just haven't worked for me for one reason or another. They've either been confusing or they just straight up don't have an edge. I've resorted to buying services that give you trade recommendations, and that doesn't work either. So when I ran into the profile method, it was a breath of fresh air. My eyes felt like they were open for the first time into something that can really give you an edge in trading. There was a lot to know, but it wasn't confusing. And then I loved how the course talked a lot about the mental aspect of it, because there's so much to learn in trading that if you don't have your head straight, you'll never make it, no matter how good the course is. And so Korb's really dived into the mind training, and I really enjoyed that. I'm still learning, and I have a goal right now of making about $2,000 a week. I'm being conservative. You can make a lot more than that. Korb's is just a great teacher. The profile method is a great course, and he is really committed to his community, and I really recommend it.
Hey, this is Andrew. I'm a music producer from Los Angeles, California. I had been trading for a couple of years before I came across Corbs's volume profile method course. And basically, I wasn't making any money. I was losing most of my money. I had been dabbling in volume profile for a little bit, but never really understanding how it works. It was pretty much just something that was sitting on my charts. But I decided to take the course, and basically everything changed from there. My understanding of how markets work and how the auction moves completely opened up. The way the course is laid out makes it very easy to digest and understand the information. The structure of it, where it starts out teaching you sort of the psychological parts of it, lay the foundation so that when you start learning the method, you understand the work that it takes to make it stick and to apply it into your trading so that you actually become successful with it. This is definitely the last course I'll ever have to take. I've already taken the path towards consistent profits. I'm already making consistent profits, and I've only been taking the course for a couple of weeks now. It's definitely an eye-opening look into how the auction moves and how the market moves. And I highly recommend, if you want to take trading seriously and you want it to be something that you can make consistent money, I would look no further than this course. I mean, it really is the only thing I've ever found in my years of scouring the internet for answers on how to trade and how to just get a general understanding of how you can build an edge that works for your business. This is the first thing and the only thing that I've found that actually shows you and convinces you that this can happen. You can do this. And it's a real edge that really doesn't even come close to anything else that I've ever found. So I highly recommend the course. Without a doubt, it's the last course you'll ever have to take. I promise you that. So Andrew from Los Angeles, thank you, Corbs.